I know you kind of hit on this earlier about who inspires you, but I guess my question would really is like, why do they inspire you, to do what you do?
Um, I think it's the work ethic of
Yeah,
everyone. Like especially in me, like my family is the main people who inspire me. Like the work ethics between all of them, they've had the ups and downs in life and still kept going. Like if you're anyone from like the like any kind of common area, I suppose like north side of Dublin's a big.
yeah.
It's always a big thing down for that. It's known as a shithole realistically. Like it is like
Southside's not that much better.
yeah, depending on what south side you're on.
Yeah. Or
But
what?
everyone has their adversities, and we you see in like the small, like I don't look at big goals as big things. Like small goals can just be as good as like big goals. Like I was my saying my man and dad always said once their kids have gone to school and they're happy and have a happy life, that's them complete.
Yeah,
And that's not everyone's goal. It's not like everyone's goal growing up is like I want to be a professional footballer. I want to do this. I look up to Ronaldo,
yeah,
and like yeah, it's great, and he has them thriving stories, but that's not everyone's life. That's a 0.0.01%. It's very minimalistic. Where look at the people in their average everyday life. Your teachers, the people who work in the shops. Yeah, they have a house, they have a family, they provide for their family. That's the main things you need in life. Like my dad works full time. My mom takes like always took care of us and worked when she was younger, and now full time takes care of all of us. Like she takes care of the house the whole lot. And to that's harder than what most people can ever do.
yeah,
Like it's not that it's easy to be rich, but at Ronaldo's sake now, say for who's a ridiculously rich footballer, he's worked hard to get where he is, and he's worked really really hard. But he could have stopped at 20.
yeah. 100%.
Like my man there or anyone in my family is never gonna get to stop. Like how many people do you see now, even in their 60s and stuff, they're not really retired.
Yeah,
Do you know what I mean?
it's
Like,
yeah. It's like
and
a
they've
working retirement.
yeah, it's a thing where like people always look to the A lists instead of looking at the normal average everyday people. Like I think that's a big thing. Like the working class areas are people always say that are your like the rich people want to make them look like your worst enemy. It's them who are and the celebrities should look at when realistically most working class
Like the other way
people
around.
are yeah
In a
it's
lot. Yeah,
a lot of times it is the other way around. It's the working class people are the ones who benefit you and help you the most. Like it's them who are like for fighters, it's them giving you sponsorships.
yeah,
Like as me, I can't go text Nike and be like, ah, here, could you sponsor me? But I can text the local shop down the road and be like, here, could you sponsor me for anything? Like that'd be great. Like it's the small people who help you that along the way more than the big companies. Big companies and big people want you when you're big
yeah.
with them.
They come in when
Yeah,
when you're already established and
yeah,
you've
they're not there to
already
support
built
you at the
things. Yeah,
start when like I'm like fighting in the red cow and they're buying tickets off me. Like
yeah,
it's not then, it's me family and me close friends of the area who want to support me and help me because that's who's around me. Like they're the people I look towards and look for help and try to help like who deserve the help because they're hard working people. Not everyone from them areas are good hard working people. There is a lot more than bad. So I
yeah,
think it's important to be inspired, especially by the good people in them areas. Like I'd like to say, my man are good people, and my family are. But there's anyone from them types of areas. Like Roddy Litchy's from 5 minutes from my house. His
okay,
whole family grew up where I live. I know his nieces and nephews, and they all grew up around me, and loads of other top fighters grew up around me. Um, but a lot of them, I think, find, especially from like them type of areas, they look up to their mas and dads, and not Ronaldo and Messi and all the top A list.
yeah. That's good. That's good to hear. I hope to do something that my kids can kind of look up to me for as well. So I don't know.
Yeah,
I think I'm on the right track for that, but we'll
yeah.
see.
I think for a lot of people, it's just everyone I think's in the same boat as like
Yeah,
you're always figuring it out. Like you're always winging it to a certain
yeah,
extent.
yeah,
Like no matter what you're doing, you're like, ah, you have your set things you know you have to do,
Yeah.
and then the rest is kind of like I'll figure out as I go, and then we'll hope for the best.
If you like that, why don't you check out these clips over here? And while you're at it, the full episode right here.